It feels really good, especially after this victory. I think we got to continue to work, but just enjoy this night off and yeah.
What has allowed you to have the success that you've been able to have over these last 2 weeks? You put up a bunch of yards against San Diego State and now Fresno.
I think it's just being able to trust the coaches, trust the process, trust my O-linemen, tight ends, receivers, everybody up front, just blocking their tails off for the RBs and create those holes and make explosive plays.
And you talking about some of how you guys are blocking some of these run plays. It kind of takes some patience out of you guys. Is that effortless? Is it intuitive? Like how do you set these up?
I think when us as the offense gets in the rhythm, we can really look smooth out there in the run game, and being able to communicate up front with the O-line, making sure they ID the right guys. I think that continues to build the rhythm for our offense that we're trying to find, and it's been working for us, so we're going to keep going.
You guys come out with a 6-play scoring drive to open the game. I mean, what does that do for a team when you have that much success early on?
Just starting fast, being able to start fast as an offense and just puncture the holes and be able to make plays. I think that's really important for our offense. I mean, last week, we started a little slow, but in the second half we picked it up. So being able to, start fast this half so we don't have to pick it up as much. It was a really close game, halftime, but, it was 0-0 to us. It didn't matter. So coming out second half, we're able to continue to run the ball.
How were you and Ashton different?
I would say I'm not quite sure if we're really different. Ashton's a really great running back. He's really patient. He hits the hole really hard. And I think that's the mentality we have, as running backs. We're downhill runners, and whenever the opportunity is there, we're going to hit it.
What makes him so hard to tackle?
Just his low, center of gravity, his explosiveness, and when he's running the ball, he runs with bad intentions. So you guys seen him out there break a couple tackles, and that was really exciting. That definitely brought the juice and energy to the sideline. So yeah.
We've seen you take 33 touches in a game earlier this year, but to have a guy like him that might be able to allow you to stay a little fresher, does that make a difference?
Oh yeah, for sure. I definitely rely on those guys when I need them, and I definitely depend on him. And he shows up. He shows up, and whenever he has the ball in the hand, he's a game changer. So just being able to, feed off his energy and him feed off my energy, it's really great for this offense, especially if we continue to get the tables rolling.
How did Fresno State switch up its defense along the game, or did they at all?
I mean, they were really tight in that box for sure all game. I think they played the same defense throughout, the whole game, but they brought those boundary safeties a little tighter. So, yeah, they continue to play aggressive. They're a really solid defense. But we came out tonight with some effort and juice.
But you see them tight in the box and you're still running. Do you guys have that much confidence that basically no matter what an opposing defense does, you can still beat them?
I mean, yeah, it's more of a mentality, just having whoever's in the box, we know we just got to make somebody miss and continue to build those explosive yards. However we're going to do that, if they continue to bring guys in the box, we're going to go play action. We're going to throw it to our receivers, and they're going to get open.
For the first time in his career, Kalen got to prep as a starter, start a game, and then play an entire game. He obviously did some good, did a couple of bad things, but what did you kind of see out of him tonight and as he continues to grow?
I mean, I think he did a really great job just being, neutral and having that next play mentality. It didn't really faze him after he threw that pick. We told him, we got to continue to go. And then after seeing him respond and being able to continue to make plays, I think it was really special for him in this offense.
He didn't have the rushing totals he's had the last 2 games, but how much of what he does or the threat that he is allows you to go for 157 and Ashton to go for 109?
It keeps defenses on their heels for sure. just being able to, stay disciplined on defense and contain TG, it definitely opens up, those cutback lanes for us running backs. So it's really exciting to have TG, be a mobile quarterback and just be able to, continue to build off of it. I mean, TG didn't really get the yards. We talked about it. We told him, it's because they're scared of you. So we're going to keep running the ball, just trust in us, and we got your back.
I told you 3 weeks ago that you would rush for 316 yards as a team exactly in back-to-back games. What would you have said, and what is your reaction to that?
We rush for whatever, but I think for us as offense, it's just one play at a time. We're not too focused on how many rushing yards we have or any of that. We're just trying to make, sustainable drives and continue to keep drives alive so we can go down and score. So however we're going to get the yards, whether it's running the ball or passing the ball, it's going to be exciting.
What kind of, I think, some of the red zone opportunities, just a couple misplays there. How do you guys kind of fix that in the bye week and, make sure some of those field goals and touchdowns?
We definitely depend, having Jonah out there being clutch as our field goal kicker. I think that definitely helps us. And I would say we'll continue to work on, red zone and high red zone and low red zone. We'll continue to work on that as the offense. We definitely had opportunities to go out there and score, which we missed. We had to kick 2 field goals. But being able just to, read the defense a little better, whether they're stacked in a box or whatever it is, we got to continue. We got to, execute on that part.
Awesome. Thanks, George.
Appreciate it.
Thank you guys. Have a good night.